Well guys, it's going to be confirmed sooner or later. Hey guys, iSwear here, and today we're going to be talking about Mass Effect Andromeda once again and its future. Or more, the lack of a future. On the 20th of August of 2017, the official Mass Effect Twitter account tweeted a link to the latest Mass Effect Andromeda blog update. And the blog post reads as follows. Since the release of Mass Effect Andromeda, we've worked hard to address feedback from our community. From improving animations to expanding customization options, we look to respond to your concerns and build on what you loved. With each patch, you let us know we were heading in the right direction, and we're grateful to everyone who joined us on this journey. We're proud of what we created, and we hoped you enjoyed it as well. Early in development, we decided to focus Mass Effect Andromeda's story on the Pathfinder, the exploration of the Andromeda Galaxy, and the conflict with the Archon. The game was designed to further expand on the Pathfinder's journey through this new galaxy with story-based Apex multiplayer missions, and we will continue to tell stories in the Andromeda Galaxy through our upcoming comics and novels, including the fate of the Quarian arc. Our last update, 1.10, was the final update for Mass Effect Andromeda. There are no planned future patches for single-player or in-game story content. In the coming weeks, our multiplayer team will provide details of their ongoing support and upcoming content, including new multiplayer missions, character kits, and what's in store for N7 Day. We appreciate all the millions of people who came with us to the Andromeda Galaxy. We hope to see you again in the Mass Effect universe. So that's it guys, there will be no new additions for the game, including no new DLC. Now, as someone that has played Mass Effect Andromeda, I have some thoughts on this. Me personally, I feel like this is a bit of a cop-out. Yet again, BioWare is refusing to acknowledge the blunder that was Andromeda. And this blog update confirming that we won't be getting any new DLC, like for example the Quarian arc, kind of makes me feel like they're trying to sweep Andromeda under the rug a little. I do know that BioWare is going to be focusing on Anthem for the next 10 years. Along with something else that I can't quite remember at this moment. And I've shared my thoughts regarding the whole Anthem possibly crippling Andromeda's production, which there'll be a link to that up on the screen right now. However, I won't be getting into that in this video, as Lord knows I've said quite a bit on the subject already. But back to what we're talking about originally. I think the thing that disappoints me the most is the fact that there isn't going to be any closure for the Quarian DLC and other plot points in additional content form. Instead, BioWare will be wrapping up the story of the missing Quarian arc and other stories in the forms of comics and novels. Now there are two ways to look at this. On one hand, it's good that while it may not be in the form of a video game or DLC, we will get some closure to some open plot threads in some form of media. On the other hand, however, as someone that actually kind of enjoyed playing Andromeda, I prefer the closure to come in the form of a DLC, you feel me? Which brings me to my next point. Yes, you heard me correctly before. While as critical as I have been of the game, I did in fact enjoy playing Andromeda, and so did many others. Of course, not everyone did. And that's completely understandable considering the terrible condition the game was in upon release. I know I was one of the many gamers that was shocked and appalled by the game's piss poor condition in comparison to BioWare's last release, Dragon Age Inquisition. And in case none of you have been to my channel previously, you'll know that I actually enjoyed Dragon Age Inquisition quite a lot. But I did enjoy aspects of the game. The main thing I liked the most was indeed the characters. I love Vetra's snark, Drax's bluntness and low-key grandpa vibe, Giles' reactions to his new alien companions and his compassion. My favourite mission was even Liam's loyalty mission with this golden scene.
It's like hitting Andromeda all over again!
Shield the bed.
Don't make this about the whole initiative. We're here to help, and why am I the one defending your plan?
I don't know!
I will not be ignored anymore.
The in-nomad banter whilst you go about adventuring.
I am Pathfinder. Rah, 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 rah.
And I'm not going to be forgetting my first battle with an architect anytime soon. Finally, I liked the performances by the voice actors for the Ryder twins. Say what you will, but for me personally, I found myself giggling like a dickhead and relating to their dialogue.
You know, it's hard to calculate how few fucks I give about Tan's opinion.
So thank you to Tom Taylorson and Freda Wolf for doing their best in the efforts of bringing these characters to life. Now of course I'm not blind to the flaws within the writing, but I did enjoy the game because of these things. All we can do now is hope that when or if they decide to blow the dust off the Mass Effect franchise, they handle the next installment with more care and love. Because let's face it, Mass Effect Andromeda, with all the drama that happened behind the scenes of the video game's production, let's hope that never repeats ever again, because that was an absolute tragedy. And those are my thoughts on the situation. Dear God. Now I'll pass the question on to you folks watching. What are your thoughts on this piece of Mass Effect news? Do you think they'll learn from Andromeda's blunder in the future? Or will you be staying away from future BioWare titles from now on? Now, I have to say this considering some of the comments in the last BioWare video I did. For the love of Talos, I ask you to be respectful in the comments, please. There is no place here for toxic comments and arguments, and it will not be tolerated. As there were quite a few like that in the Anthem video that I did. Understandably, because it was a controversial topic, but I ask you guys to have a little bit of decency, please. Anyway, leave your thoughts down in the comments below. If you like this, please give it a like and or subscribe if you are new, and consider checking out my Patreon, as it'll fuel the growth of my content's quality and the variety of said content that I will be able to create for you guys. And as always, it is Icefire signing off, and I'll see you introverts all later next time on the channel. Have a lovely day / night wherever you are in the world. Bye!